Side. They're all culminating towards mid early. They're setting themselves up. They do have utility on 3 different players there, so they can get the smokes across. However, Cirque, he's showing that he can be a bit of a brain surgeon as he's punishing them. 2 heads already rolling across the ground. If there's a way to kick off a pistol, that's probably it.
Yeah, and he's done his job. He gets kills breezy, and they all come barreling in. I loved it. I loved that from NRG. The second is they get the 2 kills.
Mid. Small sliver of damage done, but Ethan, he wants to go one better, just straight charging. He went for the actual hole push out through upper tunnels. Tarik's been able to find that kill over onto Device as well. This is very clean. As long as they can get through this with no casualties, they're going to be very happy with themselves.
Oh yeah, and Majesk with the Glock, not really going to get much done. They don't have long, but they do have control of pretty much every other part of the map. What are they going to do with it as Glaive coming out mid? Looks like it might be a mid to be played. They have a player towards B. The smoke's going to be coming in. Ethan waiting for the flashbang from his teammates. Such a good flashbang, but he doesn't find anything. But Tarik does get a kill though.
Yeah, the timing was good. He swung out, got the tag down, at least put them into a bit more of a more awkward position. They won't be as sustainable as they would have been previously. Although, if we can get a follow-up frag coming out here from Daps, they should have free reign into the round, as it all comes down to the clutch man himself. 2 kills already into the round, and he'll be looking to try and get a little bit.
These are Astralis now making their way towards short, where they've realized NRG don't really like keeping any players. We saw them go for a pretty decently heavy setup towards short on the pistol round. Apart from that, they're off
into it just yet. Luckily, he's still got 1 more. They have the run boost in effect. Glaive crosses across towards the site. They blind them. The double peek will probably come around. Cirque just trying to bait for his teammate right now, hoping that when Tarik swings, they won't realize, and they don't. They're all going to get picked to pieces. Device will be the last to go down. Nicely played, simple stuff towards the site, not getting over it. Spotting towards close Gandalf, seeing if anyone's looking for the aggressive push-up. But again, it's a similar setup from Cirque and Tarik, just a bait play to try and complement each other, hold towards the crossfire when Astrali swing wide. They do have the utility again as well. They are setting up for the run boost over. Majesk gonna Molotov the site. This means Cirque can't be as effective. They drop down in towards the CT smoke as well, but Cirque is there, and he is really making a meal out of them. 2 kills picked up initially. The trade back, but it's only 1. They're at such a disadvantage until this comes into effect, but they forgot about Tarik. The backstab onto Device, and they all come crumbling down. Really been working out for them. It was a little bit closer to success since the prior one. But is that going to keep going down that way? Cirque, AWP versus Scout. Who's quicker on the draw here in the Wild West of Dust 2? Ooh.
He actually lands attack. Glaive.
Oh!
Okay. Well, at least the opening kill goes their way, but I love this re-aggression. I love the re-aggression. Breezy finds 2. Okay, it was Ethan. I threw adventurous. Oh. Okay, Majesk with a beautiful shot. Flashbang is good. Bomb comes out, but Breezy just needed to play a little bit,
trying to take that aggression towards long and bombarding their way out. Ethan is on the scene, and we know we can kick up such a fuss. They lose their teammate towards pit, though. This is where it could get awkward. They push through the smoke as well. Dupree, he was poised and ready. He wants no kind of shenanigans going down here. Majesk with a fast adjustment, meanwhile over at the B site as well. And this time, all of the fights have come to them. They really haven't had it to go for the extension out. Everyone's just challenged the Astralis.
He's going to be surprised. He's going to be like, wait, they had the A bomb site and they're still going to be playing towards B. He's going to be so very confused. Gets spotted out from underpass, and Majesk will find a head.
Yeah, it was all of the fights coming towards Astralis. This time, though, they go for the high-tempo play. Tarik, luckily, will be able to send them off to the Burns ward after the fact. Glaive also goes down, snapped away from them as we return to what appears to be the norm here in this current matchup on Dust 2. Energy with a critical shot. The response from Ethan, though, the uppercut from beneath the window, wants to try and wash them away as this man is crisp and clean. A bit of an animal coming out the raw.
Device, he could do this one. He's going to just fake the plant. Peeks out wide, doesn't spot the player. That window of opportunity. He's going to peek on a roll wide. Yes, he does. He even lands a tag. Cirque on 18 HP. Device 4 HP. We've seen him do this on Nuke. Is he going to make this happen? He's going to be walking in through the smoke. No scope, unfortunately, will not land. In fact, he doesn't even get a chance to rattle it off, as Cirque will get the kill. 7-1 for NRG. For Astralis, well, they have money, though.
Now, coming back into it with actual investment and rifles to play with here, there is a bit of map control being taken by these 2Cs, working as the buddy system. Cirque as well. He's got a bit of support as well towards elevator. Brizzy waiting in position to try and go for the push across as the Molotov will ignite towards the site, forces the push out. Zipnix runs towards him, snipe down, flashbang into the sky as well, as they have a huge man advantage into this. They've also got tons of time and 4 kits in play. The only thing they don't really have is utility. That's just left on Ethan as they try and go for this push back through. Glaive stuck in position, spam down. There's the kill they were looking for. Dupree might trade it onto Cirque, but it's all down to Device with Yorp, not able to get the shot off. An 8th round now picked up. NRG are on cruise control through this one.
That was the dissection of that post plan. It just completely dismantled as well. Towards Cat, just ensuring there's no CT who's going to be feeling it too adventurous. The Device finds Cirque, finally, something going their way. Cirque getting a little too overeager.
Been taken down. They've lost Cirque, and they've got a whole lot more work to do here. He's holding towards outside of long, gets the trade back. And they're into a good position. Finally, they have a 2-man lead. It's been NRG the majority of these rounds, actually getting the early entries. This time, it's back in favor of Astralis. Every kill is untradeable. And it's looking to continue on in that fashion as well. 30 seconds left to play with. They're going to head over towards that A site. Device scoped in, ready for the mid-push. Tarik would have to have a miracle, and now he's dead.
Wow, everyone just from behind. But can he reach there in time is the question, especially the P250. That's going to be hard to really deal with that. And Glaive, he's got to read. He's got an inkling that he's going to be hunted from behind. And the hunter becomes the hunted. Dupree and Cirque, however, replying back. So trades a good Glaive. I think he spotted out the barrel at the edge of the smoke. And now a 3v2. As they do find themselves an empty bomb site. So despite the couple of kills going the way of NRG, this should be a pretty comfortable round for Astralis.
If you're playing in a smoke around Glaive, you're probably better off just pushing out of it because this man purely doesn't give a damn. However, Ethan...
Maybe he was just looking for the exits. He might just, in fact,
timing.
get it. Oh, he gets it. He gets the kill, but unfortunately, he's got to inch on out. It's a question. There's no one looking in his direction, and he finds 2 of them. Actually, just 1. Was it a jumping kill by Dupree? I don't even know, but he's down on 1 HP, and Magisk is so low as well. Daps will find a kill, and Dupree left alone in a 1v4. A small to adapt and evolve as this half continues. Smoke's going to be coming in from the cross from Device, as it's going to be the A play here. All the 5 players running in.
Tarik, right there in the thick of it, waiting in the smoke to try and strike from the rear. Gets the first. There's actually Daps will come out to play. Kills Glaive. Tarik hasn't actually had to go for the extension around yet, and they're walking in towards the main man on the site, trying to blow them all away as he hits them with the wind, takes down Dupree, leaving it on the 3-on-4. Tarik finally goes for the extension, peeks into the AWP Device, has a bullet punctured straight through his chest. And it's all tied up with 3 men on either side. This is going to be a battle for the bomb site.
That was Astralis just forcing the way into the site. They get the bomb down. 3v3. So Ethan is going to be leading the charges. Retake, he lands a shot. Zipnix gets taken on Magisk. Now it's all on him. And Device just needs to stay alive for as long as possible. Magisk finds one, goes for the spray transfer, runs out of bullets though, and it's going to be Device saving his teammate. Going to hear Hugh Magisk is making some noise. Oh, he spots him out, and he's going to win the duel. Calm-controlled Magisk will come out on...
Going in favor of Cirque, but the kill isn't going to be picked up. Tarik as well dies for his sins there as he peeks out. Soul to Sauron. Cirque going down as well, and it is all crumbling like a biscuit.
Do biscuits crumble? Indeed, a nice little tag with Device there through the door. Daps lucky to be alive, but he will stay alive on 13 HP. And yeah, that investment by NRG not quite panning out. For a moment, it looked like it could have definitely gone their way as well. Ethan, if he managed to make his way towards near T-spawn and held an angle there, he could potentially have got a couple of free kills. And speaking of free stuff, the B-bomb site is free for the taking for Astralis. And this should be the round done and dusted, and this should be Astralis getting round number 6.
Yeah, the welcome mat was down, and they've invited themselves in. It's their domain now. Cirque gonna sprint straight through. Not expecting to get too much, you'd imagine, as he goes straight into the AK fire and perishes. This is going to be a 9-6 half as Device gets the flick.
Have managed to make things a little bit more competitive. And look at the pace being set by NRG, though. They have managed to utilize the Xbox smoke to make the way for a very fast play towards A, and just 1 player waiting at the A bomb site, and that is Device, the star of Nuke. But this time he's down on 1 HP. How is he even still alive? Finally gets found out by Cirque. Ethan sneaking in from long as the 3 series now we're going to be falling back, regrouping, and going for this retake from short. But guess who's waiting? This was the Davian steal. He finds one, won't find more than that as Glaive drops him. But a 2v4 bomb planted. This is really hard indeed.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal for them. NRG, they've won a good majority of the pistols so far throughout this series, Blair, so it wouldn't surprise me if they go on to get another one here. dupreeh and Glaive, this dynamic duo, make it just one man on his lonesome as dupreeh has been left cold on the floor. Cirque, spotted out by Glaive. He will get the uppercut off, but there comes the body slam as he will be removed in a matter of seconds.
Very solid game so far for him. And ooh, Zipnik's aggression with the USP. Oh, the tag comes in again onto Dabs. He's not able to get the kills. Look at the damage being dealt out by Astrali only with USPs. Another double tag comes in. What is going on here?
Yeah, this is very odd. The fact they've been actually able to get into this position, Ethan is going to have to keep...
Be done for, and they're going to be walking into the trap here. Two players crouching, waiting. Ethan finds dupreeh, third for him. There's another player on the side, though, as
so
will
low.
fall. But one player, the MAC-10, could shred them to pieces. Magisk, he's just holding, biding his time. They don't know where he is, and he's going to peek it out, finds one, finds a second kill. The bombs are going to get planted at Cirque now in a 1v1. And Magisk is going to get a tag, and the USB is going to come out, and Magisk, doesn't get Tarik the down clutch. at 35, Cirque down at 30. And considering they have initially established control of the short area, they're going to be going for the play here. Flash is waiting out. Glaive is completely blinded, and Daps is going to get that kill 9 times out of 10. Zipnik's at the edge of the smoke. He is getting teased. The Cirque's going to find the frag, and now it's all on device towards the long. Can he at least get a constellation kill? Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't. It does so much damage, but Ethan's
That's definitely it. Breaking 100 ADR now with 15 frags to his name. Way down. Tarik should be the first contact on the ledge. He was ready for it and does actually get the adjustment towards his head. Nearly the flick onto Cirque as well. A small bit of damage done to him, leaving him on 77.
You can hear the players coming towards long and trying to help his teammate out. Breeze is going to find Glaive, but just with the spray, finds two, looking for more. The third kill comes in. Cirque does reply back, but he's going to be caught out by dupreeh.
That's the pace coming out here from NRG. Cirque could go for the drop in towards CT. He's right behind him because he doesn't realize the kill in the back, and it can all crumble down from here, but it's not going to go that way.
There's a huge gap in the smoke. Device finding Breezy. Actually, I don't see any gap there. He did still manage to get the kill. Molotov from Daps onto the play towards the back of Plat. He's burning alive, but Magisk is still gonna fight in the flames. Gonna be running out with the flashbang. That's a nice little jump out there. Zipnik, I think he's aware there's a player there in Device. Will find Cirque. This is gonna be really hard as Device. He's having a fun time here, just shooting unarmored opponents. And okay, Tarik does get the kill though. They knew he was there. He just gets the one constellation kill, however. This nade could do a lot of damage, though. It's gonna be thrown in. There we go, man. That's gonna, well, in fact, not doing much damage, and the timing is unfortunate. But somehow, Glaive, he still gets the kill. Trade should be coming in. Device has his crosshair trained, but a flashbang is so perfect. But he spots him out, and he hits Circuits to the Breezy. But Breezy replies back Zipix with a quick trade, but now he's getting pressurized. Two players coming in from above. Daps is going to win the duel. Survives to 1 HP, and the nade's gonna get dunked right on his noggin, leaving it all on Ethan. Galil in hand in a 1v2 with the bomb down.
Is there any greatness left for this Talon into this round? 16 HP, the nades have been so effective, but the Org is by far the strongest. Magisk coming through. It's going to make him disappear, secure the round, as they will get that 10th on the board. They can also salvage this Orb, so they'll have an Orb and Org coming through. As long as dupreeh actually picks that one up, he's going for the full sprint down.
Towards mid, you know, a few mind games. It kind of feels like they're telegraphing the fact that they're coming towards an A-bombs at time and time again. But then Tarik is going to open things up. He finds the kill onto dupreeh.
You could do that, but
dupreeh has finally met his maker.
Oh!
Device getting a little too antsy. Breezy will find your flashbang towards CD spawn, and that should be the tell for the player there, as Glaive is gonna strike, finds two players all by his lonesome, and Zipix is also gonna find Tarik, and all of a sudden things are looking rough. It's back and forth, and it's now all on Breeze and a bomb set, because Daps is trapped inside a CD spawn.
2 versus 2. Isolated angle for Daps. They clear it, he's so blind, dabbing in a corner. Oh, like a drunk man at a party. It's not gonna work out well for him. And it all comes down to one. The wide extension around, he gets the tag. He barely survives, 77 HP, but he gets away from the firefight. Oh, this could be it. It could be a 13th round secured off the back of the 1v1 play. The spam down with the Krieg. Success It didn't matter. Mac-10s in hand, sprinting towards, ready to headbutt anyone in front of them. They dive round the corner, and Glaive gets a big 2K to at least stunt the round so far. Ethan, the jump shot coming out, but he isn't going to be gookly. Instead, he's just going to be dead on the ground. It's a 2 versus 3, but Cirque, he has an AWP in his hands. You can never really count him out. The only counter to that is Device, who will be able to smash his way.
Do they know he's crossing out? They don't. And Cirque's going to find Glaive. Device now. He's going to have to take this fight. I like the Molotov being tossed in. It's going to ensure that Cirque is isolated. And for Cirque, he doesn't need to aggress here. He knows that there's no trade potential. He's going to bide his time, wait for his teammates to come on out. And here they come, and it's going to be the push coming in. And what a shot by Ethan. 2 quick kills, and now Zipnix has a lot of work to do. Ethan with the scout, and Cirque the double.
Weapon that is Device's AWP. Dupree, he doesn't even get to fight off in the AWP face-off. Instead, he's going to be spotted as well by Tarik. Tarik with just the deagle. Can't slap him upside the head. Will still go down. Magisk, if he saves this,
double man, kind of like a bait setup towards short. Device misses the shot. He's got the scout. He has been phenomenal so far in the series, especially with the scope weapons. Can he do more is the question, though.
Device sidestepping left and right. Waiting for the push to come through. Barely misses the opening tag. Ethan overthrows instantly. That's the weakness.
And match point. And I was worried for, I was a little worried for Astralis initially when they opted to ban out overpass and go for double. And on top of that, doing it against Astralis as Tarik's gonna open it up. That's the AUG taken down. Magisk will fall. There's a man waiting for him towards mid. It might be a little too late though. Dupree, however, finds one, gets immediately dropped, and Glaive, he walks on past Daps. And the battle of the in-game leaders goes the way of Mr. Damien Steele. It's a 2v4, and Astralis are falling apart. As Zipnix trying desperate to get his kill on the depths. Does he spot the... Oh, he gets the kill. Picks up an AK-47. It's 3v2. Still doable, but this is so very hard.
This is going to be a rough one. The X Factor is Zipex rotating back over to assist his teammate, the Demolisher Device himself. He's had a phenomenal event so far with some of the display he's been putting up, but he can't do much if he's just on his lonesome. A 1 versus 3 with no time, no kit. Surely this is going to be round 16 going the way of NRG, as they will be able to pick it up. A fitting end as he kills.